Hi, great people. How are you today? Karibuni sana. Umuthi ndenda tuthomerere topic very sensitive. It can be very emotional to some of us. Ndenda twarie mathina ma mwana wa ndigwa na mwana vulnerable. Mwana wa ndigwa na kuri ona mwana ringi ni muciari umwe kuite na kagerera maundu maritu muno. Kwenda tu address maundu mau na andu aria mokite ha andu eru my new people njitagwo Wanjiko wa Njuguna na ndi mwarimu na ndi mutarani ni ndi program cia community ndi program ya community ni twi na program twitaga drugs free nation. We campaign against drug abuse na through that program ni tweka maundu maingi muno family life education na tugathie makanitha-ini seminar cia tumia na cia family ni tuthia macukuru kwariria ciana na kwariria arutani na kwariria aciari macukuru-ini especially kwina parents day niguo tukamenya uria tuikarania na ciana citu. So that is actually my crusade is family. I love family matters na nikio twi haha to address issue ino ya mwana wa ndigwa. Mwana wa ndigwa ri atuika mwana wa ndigwa ni undu wa gutigwo ni aciari ake ringi muciari agakua akoni muciari akoni aciari eri magakorwo matiri ho through death nikio mundu akoni ni total orphan kana ringi ciana vulnerable mwana ringi ndai na muciari uramurora ni mwana wina mathina maingi muno. Ona thirikari itu ni ri program in the Ministry of Gender na ciana na social services ni mare plan na document ciaragi horo wa ciana ici cia ndigwa na ciana iria vulnerable. Ucio ni mwana wina mathina maingi muno na ni twekete video ya maundu ma rights cia ciana na cia ciari na tuki address maundu maria mwana abataraga. Riu mwana uyu wa ndigwa ri maundu mau mwana akoragwo akibatara ni mwatonaga ona ringi maundu manini muno na nikio ngwenda tuge to identify mathina mau na tuone atiriri as a society and maybe even as an individual kana kanitha kana na kuria ringi turautira mawira ta ithuĩ turi arutani ri what can we do about these young people. Mwana mutwika mugima akinya 18 years na mwana wa 18 yamwe mari o high school koguo ni mwana urabatara muciari muno no ke to address maundu maria makoraga mwana wa ndigwa. Gikwiri turi saying yugaga atiriri mwana utari na muciari kana utari na nyina ari ona angihingwo ndariraga niki ndai na mundu wa kumukiria. Niguo ni kuga ati kawicire bara iria mwana wa ndigwa acemanagia nacio na ndari mundu wa kwira na ndangirira kurira ndiriri gutiri mundu urera ona ndungiuga ugatura na bara nyingi muno tondu ina mundu wa kwira tondu ina mundu wa gukiria ndina mundu wa comfort ndina mundu wa gwikira hinya ndina mundu wa gwira atiriri maundu mothe ni mekwagira uti mundu wa calm down and some of the pain ciana igeragira ni kwaga riri acceptance na mwana wabio menya atiriri they are grieving their parents tucokagio mbere-ini ya ciaria I lost my mom when I was turning 13 years na he maundu geraga through ukahana ta wacokio mbere-ini ya mamu wanyu ukagerera through some pain tondu he ruo ugeraga imagine call my mom weho call my dad especially for a mother. You know a mother is the one who supports and nurtures a child. Oge lose mamu wanyu we munini niki undu ona uhonoke ona weko atia it is something that can never be resolved. It is a real tragedy. Na ni nyonete ugu na through my counseling work gakoshmana na ciana icio igakoshi na ruo and of course I'm a witness of that. Losing a mom, it's a pain that can never be I don't know. I think some of us it's very hard to overcome the death of a parent and especially for a mother. Tondu urigeragira maundu magakuririkania na nikyo ngwenda go challenge aciari aria ati we Ngai ni akuhete chance ya gukorwo wina mwana waku. Please choose to be a blessing to that child. Support mwana ucio waku financially, emotionally, psychologically. Be there for your child. Now let's just go through maundu maria mwana arabatara riri maundu ringi ta irio the very basic needs akorena ena muci kundu inukaga kwina irio na kwina uriri na nguo cia kwihumba na ni athia cukuru na arora ni atwaragwo thibitari ena security kou ni kundu iguaga secure kou ni muci kwao na ni mundu raigua ni mwana mwende ni mwana accepted na ni mwana wina a sense of belonging. This is where I belong. Niko igua tukiuga atiriri ndakwa ita Wanjiko wa Njuguna Njuguna ni muthuri wakwa before Njuguna ndari Wanjiko wa Wachira ni my dad. There is something about identity that makes us feel very safe. Aiko Ngai ni akuhete family na ungimenya mathina maria mwana utai na nyina ageraga we wina ciana ciaku to kuri ange ninge nyonaga ona magera maritu gukira maria ndiragera na ndiri na mami na mwamu wanyu muoyo, you have suffered rejection, wina maundu maingi uragererio ni muciari ucio ti wega na hanini. Let's address maundu maria maragerera mwana uyu. Maundu ma mbere ndoiga riri, they have kieha kiingi gia kuruse muciari kana aciari, ringi mwamu wanyu ni mamu na dad, ringi ni mamu wanyu ko wari wa single mom. Kieha kiingi muno ikoraga mwana ucio gitathiraga. Like ni kwena some things that to trigger that sadness, loneliness, ukaigwa uyu mwana utari na mwihoko wa rucio, kiundu kiuru muno. Na ndanona ciana nginya cithia kurira mbere-ini ya mamu wao tondu ni ena maundu aragerera, agathia koria mamu wao ciuria nyingi muno. There's one of my girls I mentor wakite counseling gwakwa, ndi arakinyete mwisho wake akariria mamu wao akiuragia mamu wao ciuria ndito muno. Mamu wa ndigire niki, mamu wakuire niki, wandigire thinikage niki? Ni tondu ni agerera maundu maritu akona atiri ko my mom weho ri ndigerera maundu maya. Ciana ici ciina kia tondu ni magwiriire moko-ini moru. When you have such a child, maybe ni mwana wa your sister wakuire, kana ni mwana wa your brother, ni mwana wa mucii wanyu utari na muciari na aikaraga waku, are we supporting these kids very well? Ringi ciana ici cinjiraga atiriri, agathie ntamire go round ekwa auntie Sue this time, next time ekwa auntie Sophie, ekwa auntie Wanjiku, ekwa auntie Jerry, kwa anko Kimani, kwa anko Kamau, ati aturaga thiurukagio na kiuma guku ni haro, agathie akorira ukungi uyu ukuima ri makaheana ndeto njuru cia mwana uyu, agathie magathukia yangi hakiri ati mwana ucio gutiri handu aiguaga ati I am safe, I have a home. I want us to think about twikaga atia na ciana ici cia ndigwa itura-ini ritu, family-ini citu, na makanitha-ini na ringi mawira-ini, kana kaithwe tanie mwarimu ri wina mwana ucio kirathi giaku ri, what are you doing about that child? Tumahe mwihoko na to make sure ni maigua wega. Na riu tondu wa mathina maria mageraga ni magia na riri na thina wa meciria, agatwika ni mwana wina stress nyingi muno, akaenda kuthie kunywa ndawa cia kurefia, they turn to drug abuse, makora mucie makahika tene to ni kurarora, akagia na thina mwingi muno. Na age it is so sad, agakinya mwisho akona kafe itite akeheria, akaigwa ndai na mwihoko wa rucio. Some of them commit suicide to ni very vulnerable, ndari mundu uri wa mwira undu mwega, ndari mundu muthikagi, ndari mundu wa muhe mwihoko. Na let me give you a very a scenario ukona haria tuhitagiria ciana ici. When a teenage child wa your sister wahurukire na wina waku, ukona teenage child wa mwana utari na aciari ri ni aroragwo muno na agacungwo muno na akaririrwo muno na agatwirwo cira muno na cira muritu, ni tondu ati areka urari arikanaga ndari nyina na niguo ndiramuteithia. This girl should grow like any other child. This young man should grow like any other young boy in high school. Mwana uyu angihitia athie ate bau ate laini thiini wa cukuru ingine ingatwo ri, ucio ni cira munene thiini wa family, tondu ni mwana ati ago ni kuririkana uria tura sacrifice, ni mwana uramenya nyina ni akuire oe muno na kwahe mundu na ruo rwa ukwirwo ni mamu wao niwe tiwe uroiga your sister and all that. That is one area. Ringi guku mathiaga ri as they go this merry go round ri, tamaka kumwe manjiraga ringi ona ni ma abuse go sexually, ringi ni andu a wira kana guardian kana maybe a relative. Mwana ucio na ringi agakira ndangira mundu mariraga. Imagine mwana ucio ukite wabici akajia ona atambite gwika undu, nikio nditigaga tutu ukamwira ukakimugeithia ukamuria kuhana ona atakwirite undu akainama akarira muno. Wona rikia kuria ringi onde kuhota kwaria nawe, ringi ni maheaga karatathi just write to me maybe a few things ukwenda to address, akandika maundu very very sensitive, akagerera bara nyingi muno. Aiko we na mwana tocio under your roof, mwana wa ndigwa murore wega na tiga gutwika murigo wa muturire wake. Na ringi ni magiaga riri, ringi ni ciana ni ciatigwo na ni ciana nini, kwina inheritance thiini wa family yo. Ciana ici ringi ni uncles maratindika maundu maya, makahinyiria mwana uyu wa late brother, makahinyiria ciana ici cia maybe cia sister wa hurukire, ona ringi gwe kundu matunyagwo igai riao ni tondu matire na say, ni ciana nini na matigirwo andu matai na bata nao. Let me tell you people, if you have done that, aikoni woire igai ria mwana wa ndigwa, buku ya Ngai twiraga aya ni akwa, mwathani urwaga bara ciao. na ngikwira no ngitigirwo ciana wirwo ati ni woire indo cia ciana ici twagutigira Ngai. Let me tell you, na ciana ciaku itikona wega ona no ukue niguo aku no maigwe ruo rwa gukwirwo ni muciari wao. Please, let's be very careful. Reke maheo riri right share yao. Ako ni mugunda ni ugayo uria brother uria baba wangi agairwo mamu wangi agairwo tiga kumaitika ikumatunya igairi yao tondu ti wega ona hanini. Na ni magaga riri sense of belonging no meru no mathi mecii mingi ndare igwa aiganire, but kuri mecii na ni ngwenda kwira mecii o thank you. Kuri mecii onaga ringi mwana ni atigwo ukona ndi macira ni egwikara kwa nyina wang'ania ringi kuri ciana iria cia rika riake agaikara ku na ka accepto akendwo agathomithio agaikara ku agathii nginya university akahika koimoro ku ageko hiki munene muno kwi mecii ikitio guo. And I want to say a very big thank you for such a strong support system ya ciana icio. No nyingi ni cigiaga ihinda iritu muno na ni magaga uhoro wa kuigua atiriri rigi ni twana tunini watigirwo ma brother manene uyu munini mwana wa ndari na say ona ndareka wamenye niki kirathi na mbere ukiri mwana na mwana ucio no part of the inheritance ya ciari yake. Ukona rigi ni big brother ni ahatiria ka small sister tondu we in charge ni we nginya umenyaga guthia atia mwana ucio kaigua I don't belong here. And some of these kids, when they feel they don't belong there, mekaga maundu tondu naigua ndari mundu ngimuria kiuria ni ta mundu we bara-ini na bare wararwe wiki na ari front line na gutiri nginya mundu onamu protect. Mwana wina aciari ni ta mwana riri wina security ni ta mwana urathi agithie cukuru agithie kuria arathi ni ta mundu wina riri thigari ciramurora. No mwana wa ndigwa afesaga bururi wiki most of the time. Nikio raigwa tukiuga atiri they fight very many silent battles na ni makoragwo mena maundu moru muno maragerera na maritu muno. Agakorwo ni mundu wina ngoro nditu ngoro nyina manu. Ni mundu very bitter, mundu rejected, mundu isolated, very lonely. Ati ni mundu raigwa ni muthinikanie, ni mundu we haria kone-ini wiki ena ruo ngoro, ni mundu aigwa ni mundu betrayed, gutiri mundu racira wake wega. Na ni mathiaga na ihinda magia na ihinda iritu muno. And that is why they turn to bad things like ona ciana ire wonaga street inire kono we ciana icio uoe kahika ukahamba baba ukagurira rangi ukerehe rugano rwaku. Most of the time ni mwana worire mucii ni tondu ringi ni athinikanirio, especially aciari maku ria twa na thina wa HIV and AIDS. Before we got the medication, aciari ni makuire ingi muno magitiga ciana ciao. Ciana ira ciatigirwo ri they even may serve a stigma. Ari aciari ao makure ni undu wa ABCD. Riu ni mwana utai na confidence ya ku face the world. Ni mwana wina thina ngoro-ini yake na bururi gatuma aigwe uguo. He mwana ndonire akiheana rugano rwake social media kiuga ejera na tondu ejera ohirwo ni I think ni kindu kia mundu ayite na yite niguo riri one mbeca gutwara brother yake thibitari. Both of them are in the streets, I think Nyahururu or somewhere. Na riu akoiga atiriri thina wake ni wari guteithia brother yake. Na riu akoiga riu thina wakwa no atini uko ndinjera. My brother ariko ukoria atiri ciana icio ri where is the church, where is the elders of the nyumba kumi, chifu eko, sub chifu eko, MCA eko, MP eko? Do you have the data of some of these people who are in our area where we have authority ati no uteithie mwana ucio? Mwana ucio ni ekwenda gwiciria. And I want you to have a 1 minute silence and think. Itura ria kwanyu ri cukuru kuri othomithagia ri kanitha kuri othomaga ri, do we have these vulnerable kids? Mwana wa ndigwa mwena ciana icio ku kanitha-ini, do you have any program for them? Ati ni kuigua he andu ingitengera ingithie micemanio ya ciana ndimuragia atiri kugitana mucii kwanyu ungiura uthie ku? Ange makanjira ingithie kwa auntie so and so, uncle so and so, brother ya dad and sister ya dad, ni mgenda kwa shosho, kwa sister ya mom, kwa brother ya mom, kwa family friend. Ange makanjira I think I have nowhere to learn to. Can you make sure that even your kids in case of a problem mekundu magithie? Riu ni twina thina ucio kaigua mwana ucio ena thina muingi muno uti kundu angithie gutiri mundu ramwiciria wega, gutiri mundu mwiraga wega. Can you imagine ringi ni visiting day cukuru thango ni ciathirire nyamu tugithoma kwa kona visiting day kuri andu matari macererwo cukuru tondu ndari na muciari na ndari mundu ungimwiciria. Ciana icio nginya cihikaga terere ngi ni agia nda ni ahika kana arahika akiurira mathina makwao akagwa mathina-ini mangi muci ataretikirika mwanake utaina bata nake agakora cucu utaina bata nake mother-in-law moru muno mwana ucio agathogothania kaingatuna ona mamuingata ndangithi athii ku ndaina kundu gwa guthi. We need to provide shelter, to provide security ari ciana ici na identity, a sense of belonging. This is where you can call home. Hali mwana njui na ndaririe nake ukite guteithio ni nie ahetwo contact yakwa ni mundu ungi wa kanitha kiro mutumia oni aragiria andu agiuka tukiaria ona twaria ri she's an orphan, total orphan, na aso akahikio ni mwanake akiri na aciari eri no rure muiretu uyu ri ena mathina agerera. And of course I normally tell you the first years in marriage they are not very easy, whether you are an orphan or not an orphan. Na ruo orphan na mathina maingi muno tondu ni akuanitie ngoro arahikire na ngoro ina ironda nyingi muno, ngoro ndito ina bitterness, akaigwa ri mundu betrayed, mundu very lonely, mundu wina mathina maingi muno. Riu makia na mathina no makoraga micii no no ruwe ni araona ni manene muno tondu ndai na mundu wa kwira. Ajirie riria aigure ne kuma kwa muthuru wake arigwa atire guthie kwao ndari kundu angithie kwa gutire anko ungimuthikiriria utire anko rindi kwaria horo uyu gutire anti we rindi kwaria horo uyu ajetha ndamurie riu ona tutikubatara anko na anti na aria angi ona cucu tikumu engage. Let's talk about your home, the two of you. Tukiaria nake ngimurathi ore muthuru waku ahuria thimu tucemanie tugicemania na muthuri ucio tukiaria tucemania mari eri tukifangana na ngimera uria megwika. And now they are back together, they are doing so well. No ngira mwana kiocio mwana umenya atiriri ndari ena kundu ageire bara rwite ndito muno. Please make her life easier. I want to challenge all of us. Ona ndiri oho ndana deal na ciana icio nginya wira-ini gwakwa ndi mwarimu henda korona irathi nini kundu turaikara thi tukairana atiri let's get to know each other. Na gutire hindi ndanaga mwana wa ndigwa kirathi-ini giakwa na no kore mwana wa ndigwa but they are okay financially but they need support systems emotionally. I've ever worked with some of those kids and they are very grateful, they are doing so well. Nikyo ndenda go challenge ona mwalimu wothe, get to know the kids in your class whatever level, either ni preschool, ni primary, ka ni high school, ka ni university or any other college. Karugano gathiaga na ndanagweta horo cio thiini wa video ingi gathiaga social media kahigetagwo Teddy kare kahi kega muno but their mother got sick. Mwana mamu warwara ari na cancer agithii ugwa agwererekeire aikinya handu ati ndangihota ku prepare kahi gake gathie cukuru. The boy became very unkept, athie cukuru mundu ndai na uniform hore fathi timufangire lunch timufange wega, no snacks for school. Mwalimu akinoti kahi gake gatirathie wega ginya ru grades ciake igithie thi akiremwo ni guthoma wega akatuikaga ndarathoma wega. Athi kirathi giki giagithiru na report itari njega. Ru mwalimu akirigwo makihinga what do I write here, akiuga rithi akinotice gatirathoma wega akiuga ruwe guthie kurora report card ciake cia previous classes akiona ni mwana wari mwega muno. He was a very good boy. The teachers had done very good report about the child, but now the problem is nyina ni akinya handu by the way akihuruka na gutira mundu ramurora. I think the mom was single and the boy was so lost, so lost. What happened? The new teacher purpose kwenda mwana ucio na kuwalk nake. Ata is not even about money, ta guthikiriria mwana ucio na kumuhe mwihoko na kumwenda to gutire mundu ramwenda. Makiinga cukuru ri one of the terms ciana ni itwaragira ku ruraya ti Kenya ni matwaragira ri arutani ao iheo. Ru magitwarira mwalimu kiheo ri of course other kids had very nice packages, aciari agurite kiheo kia goro muno, but Teddy didn't even have anyone to pack something for him. Akioya riri perfume ya nyina yatigarite nuthu mamu watigite na bag wa nice bracelet no ni imete some beads akihwana ngathiti agitwarira mwalimu wake. So of course you can imagine the other kids maroiga atiri this must be for Teddy. Gaka ni kiheo gia Teddy ni jo no toi kwibanga. Mwalimu akioya kiheo gia Teddy akihingura akikena muno na akimuhagi akimwa thank you very much age test perfume yake haka hanini. And then akihaga kauga kimwa now you smell like my mom. Ati ndaigua tare mom da hag to ndaigua smell ya perfume ya my mom all over mwalimu. Mwalimu ucio agithie karugendo kega na kauga kirikia cukuru akihetuka agithie high school, college, university agikaginya PhD. Ria tuire kuhikania ri ni ethire mwalimu ucio wake tondu to study that was not just a teacher but a very special teacher na mami mwega. agitumana akiona contract agitumana ticket ya mwalimu ucio athie uhiki wake na ikora uhiki-ini wa Teddy and agite reserved kiandikitwo for my mother. Akiro, this is for you. Why? Because you are not just a teacher but a good mother to me. Who are you as a teacher? Ciana ici cia ndigwa ri turacibanga atia? Do you even have a kind word? He ciana ciana uga ati ona ringi ni meragwo macokagio mbirira-ini ni either ni step mother, either ni auntie or an uncle, or even the father ena stress ciake. Ni ciana ciina maundu maingi muno na tukwenda tumamenyerere. And I want to ask the stakeholders involved, of course our government, let's implement the programs we have for these orphans and vulnerable children. Akone MCA re, do you have a budget for kids in your area? Sifo we mucemanio wetanaga mukariria ciana icio ati itura ringi he mwana ora harasswo ni family ria ikana mwana ucio ni guardian mwana ucio ragira kundu kurito muno kagira utuku akaruta wira tare athi kirathi. What can you do about that as a chief of that area? Sub chief, what are you doing? Watu wa nyumba 10, the elders of our society and even the school gere kumenya mwana ucio ndonete result cio ima he thukuru maronanirie mwana urahetukire wega muno no ria kwagire na thina mwalimu tamaka mehire mwana ucio handu arikomaga cukuru na makamuheaga irio na kiria kingi no utone arikia cukuru mari we guthie ku ukoria who is the church, the leaders of that area, the family, the NGO world. We have very many NGOs that are doing community work. Let's target some of these very needy cases na wona tweka oguo netukumatua andu afata nduramenya mwana uyu ngai amufangite agatuka ki. Please just choose to be a blessing to that child. Let's make their life better. Deke mundu wothe kaigua guku ni Kenya na ni gwitu. I belong here. I belong to my community. I belong to my family. I belong to my people. Wona weka oguo ri mwana ucio ri tamaka gukura kwa mwana akuraga agarikia cukuru ngai akamuhe ringi wira ngai akamutungata ringi akaiga biashara agatuika mundu very independent. Angikorio handu athietwo interview ria ringi ni atuika mundu wa bata muno like maybe President Obama or maybe a governor in our country in future. I call you atri, tell us your story. Where are you coming from? Maybe you'll be part of the success story. Why? Because you made sure that child felt very okay in your class. Ako ye mwalimu ako we guardian ni wororaga mwana ucio ri, you made that child to feel safe in your home. Tawecire mwana wa muiritu ri indo iria tuhuthagira cia maundu mairitu. Who buy these girl pads, maguta, indo cia guthie cukuru, guthondekwo njuiri, ona kahino karabatara indo icio rangi wa guthira to rangi wa no, who buys for them innerwear, who buy for them the normal the indo cia gwikira nguo cia gwikira tondu ndwagu no kuona mwana muhinyiririe riu nyona ringi andu ringi ni mundu murathime itura-ini ria kwao, you know you are so rich. Na nikio twekete maybe if you go back to my video, say video twekete ko gate the stages we have in life, kule mundu murathime muno. Imagine the things that God has given, not just for your family. Tisia kuna mutumia kuna ciana ciaku, ona thie beyond even your cousins and your brothers kids. Itura-ini hanyu he mwana urahetukira ndakota uthie cukuru na ni mwana ringi wandigwa araikanirio kuri anko uyu aikanirio kuri auntie uyu so ndari na ndohoti, and you are so well able to take that child through high school, university na ginya kona wira. Let me throw the challenge to all of us. We do better. 2025, I want us to make it easier for the other person. Mwana wa ndigwa ni aheo mwihoko, mwende, muthikiririe. Na I remember one time I was walking in town. Ngisema na kahe to tuikaraga town kashukura. Ayuka akeje, how are you mom? Kwanza kaje githungu kira, oh how are you papa? Akeja, please buy me lunch. I bought him lunch. Aso akejoria atiri, igirora no ndware thibitari. Gikira of course I would. Tukiragia na kwa njire ko imete Kiambu na kahirio mathina mau ko ati ndari aciari. Can we have maybe homes in our counties, in our society, maybe on a kanitha taru de ona hena rere de mura need sociologist ni tuona mathina maroka furu maroka ginya matura-ini mundu ni arwara na ni waigatwo thibitai tondu thibitai no na no mbeca murahuthira ukero thio mucie mundu ucio athie mucie ndai na caregiver trained. If we could have churches coming up with a safe place for people who are so sick, ati ni akororo wega na hindi yake yakinya ya kuhuruka kahuruko wega, kanitha no yake nginya mĩciĩ ya ciana ici programs kwa mwana rethia counseling mwana rethia nginya kuteithio. We can even have a scholarship for them wina kit ya muteithio wa mwana wa ndigwa. Cifo menya ciana cia ndigwa itura cihana atia. Akoni sub chief the same, MCA, MP, tuyite nginya kuri governor before you go to the national government. Nako ni kanitha-ini every church. Can you imagine watu kanitha nyingi Kenya? Ati korwo kanitha no we burden ya kuteithia mwana ucio we itura-ini ria kwanyu. To nginya korwo ni member wa kanitha gwaku. No tutuike andu meguteithania muno. So I want us to give our kids, our orphaned children, the very basic needs. Tumahe security na tumahe mwihoko wa rucio. Ati mwana ucio ni ariguaga na ekuo. Tutie kugaga atiriri mwana wa ndigwa ndangirira to ndai na mundu wa kumukiria ke tukirie mwana uyu. There's a very big cry from them. Na ona tweka oguo ri Ngai ni ekurathima ciana ciaku na ni ukurathima na ni uriguaga ukenete ni tondu wi mundu wa bata thini wa Kenya. So let's be very great Kenyans. We do it in a very small way, in a very big way, depending on how much you have. Wona ware change thini wa mwana uyu ni urikenaga na ni uriguaga ukenete. Njuragia arutwo akwa atiriri, why do we help others? Because it is good to help others and you feel very good when you become a blessing to the other person. Na mwana wa ndigwa we how, please don't die hard. Go for counseling. You can even call us. You go for any therapist. Uteithike. Just share your story. Shout it out. Cry. Uthi handu urire na uthikiririo na wiru uria ukwibanga tondu wari ningi ndikwenda ukwira haria gakoni ndu na mundu wa ukurora nikio wagi ni kuona video. You go for help na nitukubangana na I may not do much but I may give you some wisdom that will help you to be able to sort out your issues. I wish you well. Mwathani amurathime. No menye Ngai ena mubango mwega iguru ria mwana wa ndigwa. Don't get to the point of killing yourself. No, there is a better tomorrow. I wish you well. Na umenye Ngai ni akwendete. God bless you all.